There's this traditional story of the snake and the rope, where someone's walking down the trail at dusk and there's a rope across the path, but the person who sees it as a snake, and he backs off. And in India, many poisonous snakes are around, and so he's trying to figure out how to get around it, how to deal with it, how to kill it. And then there's a lot of concern and fear and worry. And as he gets closer, he gets a stick and he examines it and he sees it's a rope. And all of a sudden, all of his concern and fear disappear. It was nothing at all. It was just a mistaken impression, you see. So what happens is, it's the same with the ego. You see, now the ego is like this big Gila monster that you have to deal with. And, you're thinking about how to get rid of it, how to diminish it, how to, deal with it. All these thoughts come up about the ego, but you see, the ego is just something that you have imagined to be this big thing. And you have basically, through your belief in it, you have made it into something when really it's nothing but an appearance. It's has no more substance than that. But when you imagine it to be something big, and when you believe it, you see, basically what we're dealing with here is, this is not real, but you believe it's real. You believe that your life is real. You believe that the things that you think are important and the things that you feel show you what the world is, but all it is an appearance, you see. It has no substance. Like, a rope compared to a snake has no substance, you see. And, but you believe in it, and you were taught to believe in it right when you were too young to understand. You were born and your parents told you that you were real. And you could see that your parents were pretending to be real. And as a child, you knew how to pretend. So you could pretend that you were real for them. That would work. And everyone in the world is pretending. And you can see how that works. And so, okay, we'll all pretend. And a child, when it starts pretending something, it starts believing that it's real. So an imaginary child, an imaginary friend to a child is just as real as a real friend, you see? And so all of a sudden, you have imbued something that has really no substance. You've given it through your belief and your imagination. You've given it substance. So here you are, totally involved with the sensations of life and the thoughts and the feelings and all of it as if it were a real thing of substance. But really, what here has substance? Everything here is temporary. All of your thoughts are temporary. All of your feelings are temporary. All the sensations are temporary. All the experiences are temporary. They just come and they go. They come and they go. You see, it's all a smoke and mirrors show. There's nothing real about it. It's just appearances, 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 and they're just changing all the time. And you see, when you get lost in it, you're just moving with those changes, and you're going this way and that way. And it's like you don't have time to even look at it anymore to see that you're just dreaming this, that this is not anything of substance, nothing that you would put any real energy into in terms of importance. So it's like what's happened now is front and center are your thoughts and feelings, experiences. All of that is what is right here in front. And that's what you're looking at all of the time. You're looking at all of this as if it is important, as if it is priority, you see? Because now the mind is such a limited tool. The mind can only see that which has distinction. Okay? Now Baba said, God dwells within you as you. God is everything. Everything has no distinction because it's everything. Only things that appear to have some sort of separation have distinctions, you see? So you've identified and given all of your focus to that sense of separation, that sense of individualism. There's a sense of each thing. There's this and there's that, this and that, and everything is focused on these differences, okay? So God is a nice theory for the mind, but the mind is not capable of perceiving it because it's beyond what the mind can do. So the mind is a good tool for navigating the virtual reality here. It's handy to have, and everyone should feel free to take advantage of the benefits of having a mind, but everyone should also feel free to know that that mind is not who you are. It's only a tool for navigating a dream. Right now, there's a dream going on, you see? And just like the dreams when you're sleeping, you're believing that it's happening. You believe in it when it's happening. When you wake up, you don't believe it anymore, you see? All that's going on here is a shadow game. And it only appears to have substance because of your belief and imagination. So more and more in your daily, watch how things go. Watch the deep involvement in thoughts and feelings and actions. You see, you can have a dream at night. You can have a dream that you traveled to faraway lands and that you did all kinds of things. You even flew around for a while. You had this dream, and while you were dreaming it, it seemed true to you. Then you wake up, and even though in your dream you had traveled all over the place, you can see that you never left the bed. So, you have never left your home. You're just dreaming that you have. It's a temporary state of affairs. You're just dreaming that you have separated and you have gone on an adventure. But none of it's true. All of it is a mirage. It's just a dream. It's that simple. It's really simple. And you see, when you take this to heart, when you really allow yourself to see what's going on here, and you're consistent about it and persistent about it, then it begins to lose its power. Your belief is giving this illusion power. It's making it seem real. When you can see through the dream, when you can see through this virtual reality, more and more you can see that it's not real. And as it fades, what will survive is that which you have always been. You see? So it's the only process is the process of dissolution, where you can see the dream as a dream. It's like a magician can pull all kinds of tricks, and they can be astounding, and you watch, how did he do that? And it's like, you're just amazed. And if someone pulls you aside and says, listen, this is how he did it. This is how he made this appear like this. He was actually doing this. You weren't noticing because you were looking at this. And he points out all the tricks to you. And then you go see the magician again. No draw. No draw at all. You can see right through it. It's not amazing. It's not even something that keeps your attention anymore. You see? This is what the mind does. It grabs all of the attention. You see, in the stillness, in that oneness that we are, there is just a steady hum. For the mind, it's nothing. And now the mind has a job. And the mind fills that vacuum with its thoughts and its perceptions and its feelings and its reactions and its actions, and all of it gets filled. That which was just still and peaceful is now filled with thoughts and actions. And you see, the thoughts and the feelings and the actions are not peaceful. But they can be very interesting when you don't know the trick. When you believe that it's real, then you get sucked in, and all of the attention goes to that. I mean, I'm just amazed that God is everything and everywhere, and God gets like 1% of your attention, and the rest goes to all of these thoughts and feelings and actions and of the dream. Yes? It's amazing. It's a trick. It's all a trick. And you all have been fooled. So we're here to expose how the magician works. And one of the greatest magicians is this mind. This mind fools itself and fills all of the space with its thoughts. And the body perceives and has sensations, and all of it grabs all of the attention unto itself. And then you're living in the world of me, in a world of separation. In the words Baba said, God dwells within you as you. Well, they're a good theory. And maybe on an intuitive level, you know that they're true. But you're kind of busy right now, focusing on your thoughts and your feelings and your actions, you see? See them for what they are. Watch how the magician does its tricks. Learn how those tricks work. And as you do, you won't be fooled continually, and you'll be set free from this entrapment that the mind has created for itself. That's all.